Okay, so in today's class we will discuss about information and network security. In that we'll discuss about um, Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Okay, how blockchain technology can be used for digital currency we are going to discuss. Okay, so let us see how relation to fiat currency is used. Okay, so Bitcoin value also will change. Okay, a day today, every day. One day its price will be around $200. Another day it will be equal to some $1,100 like that. Okay, so the value of Bitcoin also will be changing. Okay, so now let's see uh, what is bit reserve. So bit reserve will be useful for locking the Bitcoin deposits. Okay, so against the exchange rates, and real coin cryptocurrency, it will be pegged along with the US dollar. Okay, and coin of pulse, it will help us to lock the Bitcoin. Okay, so US dollar, it's pegged up with Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. Okay, and Ripple's XRP USD, they will be used for stamping the Bitcoins. Okay, and in share market and all, if it is used for that, the bit US dollar bit shares will be useful for that. Okay, and if you want to select Bitcoin for a particular business and all, okay, during the inflation period, the fiat currencies, okay, Bitcoin, it's like we can use for that digital currency, we can use for it. Okay, and let's discuss about Bitcoin's market capitalization. In November 2014, okay, $5.3 billion it was used. Okay, then the current price of Bitcoin is dollar 399.40. Okay, so it is Bitcoin is the 150th largest world economy on the list of, if you list out all the currencies, right, Bitcoin is the 150th currency. Okay, and in 2040 it is expected to have the capped amount as 21 million units. Okay, and sometimes the equivalent value of Bitcoin to the dollar, when we see the one Bitcoin was equal to $400, like that also the value has changed. Okay, the value sometimes it increase more, sometimes it will be very less. Okay, so here if you see, there are so many units in Bitcoins also, milli Bitcoins and Satoshis. Okay, milli Bitcoins is thousand of a Bitcoin. One milli Bitcoin is approximately equal to $0.40, and Satoshis, okay, it is a millionth of a Bitcoin. One Satoshi is equal to approximately, it's equal to $0.000004. Okay, next is regulatory status. Okay, let's see how the blockchain helpful for Bitcoin maintenance. Okay, so Bitcoin to manage the digital currencies, Bitcoin is one of the mechanism. So the financial services, how it will be managed in industry, securely storing the digital currency and performing the transaction and all. To do that, the blockchain industry is useful. Okay, and some of the countries, they have banned the Bitcoin, like Bangladesh, Bolivia, Ecuador, Ireland, okay, these Kyrgyzstan and Vietnam, these are some of the countries banned Bitcoin. Okay, even China banned the virtual currency, okay, during December 2013. Okay, and some of the countries, they were not looking at the Bitcoin very favorable one. Okay, like Germany, France, Korea, Thailand and all, they are not having a favorable look over Bitcoin. Okay, the next one, uh, the European banking authorities, okay, like Switzerland, Poland, Canada, US, okay, still they are deliberating about the Bitcoin's issues. Okay, they are still stuck up like how to handle the Bitcoin issues because there is no monitoring authorities, right? And if you see some of the countries, they have classified Bitcoin as a currency, like UK, okay, and US, if you see, they have declared Bitcoin as a property, okay, and for putting tax and all for the people, Bitcoins are used as a property. And Australia, no, according to their local laws, they have not classified Bitcoin as a currency. Okay, next, how blockchain 2.0, okay, helps for contracts. So this will helpful for managing the digital currencies. Blockchain 2.0 that provide the facility for managing the uh, currency. Okay, so Satoshi Nakamoto, okay, that person in 2010, okay, uh, he mentioned about the how the Bitcoin, the blockchain mechanism will be useful for escrow transaction and for contracts and for third party transaction and multi party signing and all, how they can do. They have come up with the Satoshi Nakamoto come up with certain policies. Okay, so blockchain 2.0, it provides it is a big tire in the development of blockchain industry in 2014. Okay, so in the blockchain 2.0, it has allocated space for managing Bitcoin 2.0 also. Okay, so what are the protocols needed for that, how the digital property like Bitcoin, how that can be managed, how in the decentralized manner this is going to be managed, okay, the ledger facility and all. So all those things are mentioned and policed in 2.0 protocol. Okay, so blockchain 1.0, that is for managing decentralized money and payments, but blockchain 2.0 provide the facility for decentralizing the markets. Okay, so the Bitcoin technology, if you look into, okay, so in that some of the layers has to be the infrastructure of the Bitcoin, no, it has to be modified in some of the manner. Okay, so the Amazon, Netflix and all can start using it. So blockchain 1.0, it is designed to work along with TCP/IP transport layer over the internet, for the internet. But blockchain 2.0, it can work over HTTP, SMTP and FTP. Okay, so there are three layer stack useful for managing digital currency. They are blockchain, protocol and currency. Okay, so here we'll make use of decentralized transaction ledger, okay, for managing the digital currency using blockchain and all, for registering about our properties and managing the digital signatures and all. Okay, so Satoshi Nakamoto, he mentioned about how escrow transaction happen, how the contracts will be managed. Okay, so how the digital signature among multiple party when they register their properties and all. Okay, he has came up with some of the specification. So the financial transactions and all will be using blockchain, no, the digital currency can be managed. Okay, even it can be used for stock market, okay, equity and for crowdfunding, for mutual bonds, okay, for pension purpose. So like that, in many other financial transaction, the blockchain will be useful. Okay, so beyond the digital currency, how blockchain can be used in other classes. Okay, so generally it can be used for escrow transaction and contracts and third party arbitration and multi party signature transaction. Blockchain can be used for financial transaction like stock market, private equity, crowdfunding, bonds, mutual funds, derivatives, annuities and pensions. Okay, public records like the blockchain can be used for managing public records like government registrations like land, property, vehicles, business licenses and marital related certificates, birth, death certificate, all those things. For managing the government records it can be useful. For ID related things like about our driving licenses, ID cards, passports, voter ID details and all can be securely managed by blockchain. Even the loan details, our signatures, what is our wills, okay, the trust details like private details and all, private records and all can be managed securely using blockchain application. Even insurance proof, who is the owner and notary documents and all these kind of attestation can be managed effectively using blockchain application. Okay, like physical asset keys, okay, can be managed securely by blockchain application like home, hotel rooms, rental cards, automobile access and all. Okay, and then patents, trademarks, copyright, all these kind of intellectual properties, no, they can be asserted through the blockchain application securely. Okay, so all the public details, citizen details with the government can be managed securely by the blockchain's mechanism. Even our vehicle registration details, if any entrepreneurs are there, their business details, business licenses, marriage certificates and all can be securely managed to the blockchain applications. Even our digital identification also can be managed. Even our private records also can be like our loan details, our will about our property, okay, our signatures valid or not, all this can be managed. All our private records also can be managed securely through the blockchain applications. Even if you have our original documents to make the attestation and all, these can be used. Blockchain applications can be used effectively. Okay, so only few more topics are there that we will discuss in the next session.